So typically you do bring in, training data, you bring in some data to validate or tune in these models, and then you have some test data that you're bringing in. So spend some time, some quality time trying to determine, if that data is good enough, if you have enough of that data, if you should be collecting more. Sometimes you do not have real data, you may have to generate some of that data synthetically. The second thing is think about what exactly is it that you would tell a human, if a human inspector were doing the problem, what is it that they would be thinking about, right? And is that articulated well in the images that you're giving the model for training, right? If a human inspector is going to be incredibly confused with the criteria of what a defect is, and you cannot represent that accurately on an image, the AI model is probably going to be confused too and will have lower confidences at that boundary, right? So think about that as well. There are various trade-offs, right, in terms of accuracy and latency, etc. Now, at Cognex, we try to make the solutions as easy to use as possible for our customers. And for the most part, you're just changing, maybe pressing a button, and all these parameter optimizations are happening in the background for you. And we've got like a plethora of products. Some of them are very easy to use, where you don't need to worry about any of this. It happens under the hood. Whereas we have our most advanced capabilities, you can kind of open up the box, right, and tweak certain parameters. And you have to think about what is it that you need for your particular solution. Refresh the AI models over time, right? It's not like you put it on the floor and then you forget about it. You may have to come back 6 months later. You may have to collect some more data. You may have to see if things have changed in terms of your yield, etc. And you may have to retrain these models with new images. Make continuous improvement a part of your process. So these are all things that businesses should be thinking about when they're deploying AI solutions, and they're thinking about it's not just, let it run forever. You may have to come back and monitor. You may have to maintain it. Things change over time, and you have to be ready for that shift in paradigm.